is a rhyme, a rhythm, written from the mind of the creator. And I'm just living out the lines of the paper.
But the original man itself, the name itself is a word or a phrase that defines more than myself, but it defines a whole group of people. You know, the original people, that's where the name original man comes from. Black people, you know, me being a Muslim, particularly Muslim follower of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, you know, under the guidance of our Holy Spirit Sparkon. That's why I learned who the original man was. The man is reflective of a whole people, black people in general, who represent the original people of the earth, you know, the first under the sun, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, guys and goddesses of the universe, you know. So, but the original man, I adopted that name, but not only as for myself, but as a reflection of a whole group of people, but also I wanted to try to bear witness to the originality of my lyrics and what I represent as an artist.
That I'm blessed to live on through my sound. I feel like life is a rhyme, a rhythm, written from the mind of the creator.
Do it because I feel like, you know, the creator gave me something, gave me words put in me to say in only a way that I can say it, only a way that I can express it on paper and put it on the music. Sometimes like the way I phrase it or I put it, it could be something that would help other situations and allow them to see things from another viewpoint. The Eric B. and Rakims and the KRS-Ones, Slick Ricks, MC Lights, and the NWA, man, and my Bay Area rappers was like Scardiacs, man. I was like, man, when I was in the Bay Area, that was like one of probably my greatest inspirations musically. Flow was hard, you know what I'm saying? He was saying something and it sounded good, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm being stuck between my index and my thumbs.
Right now, what we finishing up, we just getting mixed, is the project called P.O.E.M.S, and it stands for Pieces of Every Man's Soul. You know, and it's really inspired by this artist Killston here, who had this track called Pieces of a Man. You know, that's one of my biggest, that's another one of my influences in hip-hop, is Killston here. You know, he's a poet, activist, musician. So Pieces of Every Man's Soul is a collection of like topics that are reflective of what's going on in their life, what's going on in the world, you know, things like that. So Pieces of Every Man's Soul, look for that July 16th. The future for the original man is to keep putting my thoughts on paper, educationally, try to educate through hip-hop. Writing these lyrics, man, keep trying to grow as a man, you know, as a brother, as an individual. So, growth and development, man, spiritually, mentally.
And it's a bad one. He ain't done fond of them in everything. His old woman waiting for bottom.